Hi, it's Peter Cowan, the Bee Whisperer. It's tax season. I'm just preparing my information for the accountant and just looking to see if I could make 3 million bees my dependents. Maybe not. Before I say any more that might get me into trouble, this is not a video giving you tax advice. One thing I strongly recommend is that you take advice from your tax advisor or your accountant. But there may be some rules here which might help you out. Obviously, as a business, I can keep track of my expenses and declare business expenses against the income that I achieve from keeping bees. And that can turn into something more and more substantial. But there are also rules for hobbyists. And as I understand it, a hobbyist can claim expenses against their hobby up to the value of the income that you've achieved from selling products, or the income that you've achieved from that hobby. So talk to your financial advisor about it. Keep track of both the income and the expenses that you achieve and encounter with keeping bees. It's very good practice for the time at which maybe you turn this obsession into a business. So when you're doing this, keep track of things that might be potential expenses. These may or may not be things that you can get a deduction on, but consider it. The cost of the bees, cost of sugar, cost of mite treatments, perhaps the equipment, perhaps things like the bottles that you use to put your products in, vendors' fees for craft fairs, etc., farmers markets, etc., these sort of things, club memberships, and any licensing that you need to do with your state. Keep track of these expenses. You never know, it might offset some of that income that you generate. But for now, there are ways, again, which you can help mitigate some of the expenses that you have and make it more and more worthwhile generating some income from this hobby. So it's a lot of fun. I know it's a very short video. I'm not telling you an awful lot that you probably didn't already know. But it's nice to know that you can do some things, talk to your advisor, and you can do some things to help mitigate some of the expenses that you have in this hobby, which does become an obsession. I'm Peter Cowan, the Bee Whisperer. See you next time.